Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson. Super excited to connect with you today. And today I'm talking about, answering this question: what should I post on social media to promote my business? And this is another marketing strategy for nurse entrepreneurs. Nurses are my people. So if you're a nurse and you've started a business and maybe you're not getting the traction that you've been looking for, maybe you can't find your clients, maybe you're not sure what you should be posting on social media, this video is for you. So I just want to run through a few things and a few simple things that you can think about and easily develop into content for yourself. Okay. So as usual, if you're watching this and you're catching me live, say hello. I'd love to connect with you. And if you're catching on the replay, comment #replay. But in the digital space, there's a lot of content out there. And so it's really important that you can kind of make a splash and talk to your people about your product and service, but in a way that is not what? Salesy, okay? Because trust me, nobody is hanging out on social media to be sold to. They're not looking for that. Nobody's saying, hey, I'm going to hop on Facebook and see if I can find this awesome solution to XYZ problem. It's not happening, okay? They're typically not going there for that. So it's important that whatever you have to offer, you can be clear, quick, concise, with a nice, clear, crisp call to action for them to take the next step and come closer to you, okay? Otherwise, remember, there's that attention span of 7 seconds and people will scroll on past, all right? So first thing you can post on social media is showcase your product or services, okay? Do it in a way, though, that says, I love starting social media posts with questions like, have you been looking for a way to add nursing continuing education credit to your courses? Right? Boom. There you go. Have you been looking for that? As if you have, then I've got this, right? So maybe starting with a question and you can simply showcase your product or services. And in those kind of posts, I typically talk about, why did I get started providing this product or service? Was it just something that I had always planned to do, or is it something that I found over time that a lot of people were asking for? A lot of people were asking me for the same kind of advice. And so I started, creating this thing or creating these kind of solutions. So talk to people about what it is you have. Maybe start by asking a question, because that always makes it seem, it's very customer client focused. When you're asking a question, you're asking to learn about them. Right? And so everybody listens to that radio station, WIIFM, what's in it for me? And that's what they want to know. Okay. So showcase your products and services, do it in a way that is not salesy. And so a call to action on a post like that, where I'm showcasing products and services. Hey, if you want to learn more about it, I've got a great free video you can grab, or a free report, or you can read my blog post at boom, here's the link. Okay. Give them that next clear call to action so they know what to do next. All right. Worst thing we can do is let someone know they've got a problem that they didn't know they have, and we don't tell them how to come closer to us so they can solve that problem. All of a sudden, now they know they've got this thing that they need, and they're going to look elsewhere to find the answer. Share customer testimonials and success stories. Oh my gosh, I love using this because this kind of content gives you what we call social proof. And social proof is really important, especially in digital marketing, online marketing, this kind of thing. And so social proof is you being able to say or ask your clients to tell other people what they thought about working with you or your course or your service. What is it that they bought from you? And you can now give them an opportunity to tell other people what that was like for them. Nothing sells better than somebody else's recommendation. So when you have those recommendations, it's important to share those. And again, share them in a fun way, not in a way that says, hey, buy my thing. I love to share those things in a way that allows me to help my clients showcase their businesses. Okay. I want to be that kind of partner. I want to talk to people about how you've been able to use my product and service to do what? Meet your own goals, and what you're doing for that, and how you're serving your client better by having worked with me. Do you see what I mean? That's just a different spin. And again, it's not salesy, but at the end, you might say something like, hey, if you're interested in learning about this, I've got this thing, free training on this at my website, or schedule a complimentary consult, whatever it is, just a quick, simple call to action. Nothing salesy, nothing you've got to do today. Definitely no buy now kind of thing. No pressure, some kind of call to action. Just an invitation for somebody to take the next step closer. Okay. Provide valuable content. Okay. My video that I put out every single Monday is my attempt to provide really valuable content to nurse entrepreneurs who are looking for ways, meaningful strategies that don't break the bank to grow their businesses. And so this is something that I love to work in. And so every Monday, I come to the table with this kind of content just for you. New strategies, new ideas, new perspectives, sometimes laundry list of things. Like today's video is just a list. Here's a lot of different things that you can do to promote your business on social media. Okay. But show up and provide massive value and don't worry so much about the sale. When you're doing the right thing to begin with, when you're showing up and providing massive value, people will naturally want to take the next step closer to you. They'll send you an email. They'll contact you via your contact page. They'll subscribe to your newsletter. They'll comment on your YouTube videos, whatever it is. But when you provide value, people cannot help but reach out to you to want to learn more. Okay. So lead with value, provide valuable content, always a good call to action. Behind the scenes content. Oh my gosh, if there's certain things you use to produce your products or services, or maybe that you just have in your office, then it's great to give people behind the scenes clips of what you do and how you do it. So while I've not used this very much myself, I do think it's a great strategy. And again, it allows people a little look behind the scenes to see what you're up to and how you do things. So in the past, I've actually shown a quick video of my office. What kind of lighting do I use? What kind of computer do I use? What kind of big booming microphone do I have for making audio recordings? All of that stuff. But it gives people a sneak peek and they feel part of the inner circle. And it's important to make your people feel close to you and that you trust them with this kind of information and content. Blooper reels are great. All of that kind of thing. Okay. So sometimes just doing content just because is important. So know that that's something you can do. User generated content. I love this. If you have a guest blog featured on your blog, then definitely share that all over your social media and support someone else. One way, I have a little twist on user generated content, but it's user generated content. It's also sharing customer testimonials and success stories all rolled into one. And that is my Nurse Entrepreneur Spotlight feature interview that I do every single week. And so it's an opportunity for me to work with nurse entrepreneurs, help them tell their story about why they've got into business. If they've worked with me, we talk about that. But also at the very end, they're able to talk only about their business and do some self-promotion, which is really exciting. And that is their user-generated content. And from there, they provide a link to my tribe so that my tribe can get close to them and work with them if they want to. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people look at me like I've got three heads when they hear that I do this. And but the thing is, the world is full of 8 billion people. Okay. There's a really big market out there for each of us to have success. And nothing makes me prouder or makes me feel better inside than when I help another nurse entrepreneur elevate to the next level. When I can showcase you and feature you, then that's something that I'm really proud of and honored and blessed to do. So love that. Engage with your audience. This is another kind of thing that you can do on social media, and engagement is great. So I want you to think polling your audience. Social media polls have massive, massive value, and it's a way for you to do some customer discovery. And that's really important because you can be creating awesome products and services, but if nobody's interested in those things, if you've not tested the market through some simple, free social media polls, then you're missing the mark. Okay, so social media polls are great. You can also do, engaging your audience is simple and fun things like those this or that questions. Which do you like, the beach or the mountains? That kind of thing. In for nurses, what kind of scrubs? What's your favorite pen? And having a list of different things, and maybe even your favorite or least favorite EMR software, right? So lots of things that we can do polls on and engage our audience. And interesting things happen when we engage our audience. Facebook and social media channels show our content to more viewers. So the more engagement you have, the better off you're going to be in the long run. So one of the biggest keys to social media mastery, though, is showing up consistently, kind of a no matter what. You're going to do a certain thing on a certain day at a certain time, and your tribe can grow to expect that, right? And so get consistent. If you can post once a week, and that's all you can do, do it. But be consistent with it. Don't have this hit or miss idea and people don't ever know when to find you. That's not going to work. That's not great practice. And so whatever you do, be consistent. I typically post right now about 6 times a week. I have scheduled postings. Monday, I do a long form video. Tuesday, I send out a newsletter, and I also do a LinkedIn newsletter and a blog post. Wednesdays, I do a short form video, just a quick call to action video about something new that's going on, maybe my latest workshop, talking to people about the next thing that I'm doing and how they can work with me. Thursdays, I do a poll. I love polling my audience. So once a week, I do a poll. On Fridays, I do a quick quote about something that I've talked about that week. It's one of my own quotes and something that I think is important and is going to help my people move the needle forward in their businesses. And then on Saturday, in my personal Facebook group, I do a very quick Saturday Share Your Business post thread where I learn what kind of businesses my tribe is working on, what they're succeeding in, and we also shop from each other in that awesome little post thread. So if you're not a part of the group yet, I invite you to join. It's just called Nurse Entrepreneurs from Bedside to Business, and it's on the Facebook platform. I'd love to see you there. But that's it for today. So I've given you 5 or 6, maybe closer to 7 different ideas of what you should be posting on social media and some quick and simple strategies that you can do that. If you like what you learned today, you're going to love my next workshop, which is called Selling on Social. It's a 5-day workshop coming up in August from the 12th through the 16th. I'm sorry. The 21st through the 26th is when it's coming up. And it's going to be over the lunch hour. So from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I would love to have you in it. So there's a link below this video. Go ahead and click it. Get on the wait list. I think you're going to absolutely love selling on social. If these are the kind of questions that you have, what should I post on social media to promote my business? Why is nobody buying my thing? How can I sell my courses online? My posts don't get any engagement. This is the workshop for you. So go ahead and hop on the wait list so that you get notified first as soon as registration goes live. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye.